Hi, this is James from Houston Plant and Garden World. So I've been trying to get a grip on what Harvey's going to do, and it's definitely headed straight for us, it looks like, from all of the current predictions. We've all been hearing about it on the news, but this morning I was talking to some folks up in the upper Midwest, and I said we were on the dirty side of the storm, it looked, and they had no idea what I was talking about. So I'm going to take a minute to describe the dirty side of the storm and then what we can do around our home and garden to kind of help out with things a little bit and prepare ourselves. So first, let's look at a screenshot that I did. This is from NOAA, it came about 8 minutes ago, and it shows the predicted wind velocity, but kind of the path of Harvey as it comes onto us. Now, the dirty side of the storm is the right side of the storm, and it looks like the storm's going to hit west of us a bit, so we'll be on the right side of the storm. Now, in the northern hemisphere, tropical storms and hurricanes rotate counterclockwise. So we'll take a look at that real quick, and I'll just try to explain it as best I can. I'm not a meteorologist, but I'm a guy that's a little bit concerned right now about what's going to hit us here in Houston. So I've got this screenshot up. As you can see here, this is a prediction of the wind velocities, but this storm, Harvey, is rotating counterclockwise. So we are on the right side. That is to the east for us of where the storm is predicted to hit, the center of the storm. Now what happens when you're on the right side of the storm is that you're getting the velocity of the rotation as the rain bands come through, and you're getting the velocity of the storm as it advances, which means you're likely to get the worst part of the winds. And in here they're showing, as of now, 40 to 50 mile an hour winds in our area. If this storm moves east a little bit, that could increase, and in the center of the storm, the eye of the storm, or the forefront of the eye of the storm, they're showing 70, 80 mile an hour winds predicted. Now, along with being on the dirty side of the storm, you also get the rain bands as they come in. So they're bringing in the moisture from the Gulf, and they're dumping it as they move around. This is the clean side of the storm, where they've already lost a lot of their precipitation, but of course still potentially very hazardous and high amounts of rain. Now we'll see in this second screenshot over here, this is NOAA's prediction of amount of rain, and here we are right in this purple area, and we're looking at 15 plus inches of rain. So that doesn't look good. But a couple of things we can do around the yard. If you've got some patio planters, hanging baskets, of course hanging baskets you want to take down in case you get a bunch of wind. You don't want those flying through your window. Also, to protect them, you can put them, under a carport protected area in your garage, which I'm going to do myself with a few things I've got. Another thing to look for is the street drain on your street. If it happens to be in front of your house, make sure it doesn't have any sticks or limbs or anything that would obstruct the water being able to drain. Back in the 2016 tax flood, my next door neighbor and my neighbor across the street both lost cars totaled to flooding because they were parked on the street. So think about that. Put your car up in the driveway, get it up above the street level as best you can. Now, things that might blow around, any pots, potted plants you have up on tables, patio furniture, exposed areas, get those down, get them secured, put them in a corner, squish them together as best you can so they aren't subject to the wind that we may have, and pray for the best. Anyway, this is James at Houston Plant and Garden World. Remember, check us out at our website, HoustonPlantandGardenWorld.com. See us at Facebook, Houston Plant Garden World, and message us with any of your garden questions you may have. Let's hope we get through this.